Hello guys. Don't be confused. I'm bleeding under my nose. Just ignore it. Um, yeah. So I'm doing another video. I was thinking about me doing YouTube videos, and I felt like, yeah, this is garbage. Like, um, I was really afraid to do another video, but I'm doing it now because I felt like it's stupid that I just sit down and talk about random things in my videos. Because most YouTubers, they talk about specific topics and they kind of plan um, what they're talking about. And I just sit down and talk about random stuff. I felt shit about that. I felt like my YouTube channel is garbage, you know? I talked about those things more often already. I was like, yeah, look at me. I'm this person and I'm doing these videos and I'm unsure of it, but sometimes I feel great about those videos and sometimes I don't feel so great about them. Right now, I don't really know what thoughts I have. I just don't know if my videos, also the videos in themselves, that I sit down and I just talk about, I just yap. I don't plan anything. I just sit down and have a random conversation with the camera. I just feel like that's shit, even though it's not true. Like, people like me doing those videos, but I feel like that's just stupid. I should do something, I should do something, I should do, I should talk about a specific topic, you know? And, but I guess this is just my situation. It just doesn't work for me that I just sit down and always talk about specific topics. Just sometimes I just want to chill. Even if there's nothing really new coming up in the video. That's my problem. Like, my videos are not always like, you learn something new in the video. Sometimes it's just me sitting down being like, this is my day. This is the situation I'm in. This is the animal watch. And it's just general stuff. And I mean, I think I talk a lot about different things and I come up with specific topics. And I think it's interesting because it's so raw, because I just sit down and I just say really raw what I think, and I think that's a good thing. But then I question, is there any, like, because I try to do those videos every day, part of it is, yes, I want my YouTube channel to grow, and it's just fun to me to do those videos, but I do those videos because I want to do them. And I guess I take the easy way. I just do yapping videos, no really productive. Like, I don't have to work on my videos, I don't have to cut them or everything. And it's a low effort video, And sometimes I don't know if a video like this is stupid to do. Like, I shouldn't be proud of it because I just talk about random things, you know? And but I mean, I would do, if I don't have anything to talk about, I would sit down and plan what I actually talk about, and I would talk about a specific topic. I would totally do that. It's not like I don't want to do that, but a lot of times I just feel like I just want to sit down and don't think what I've planned and just feel good to just chill in the video. But then I don't know if it's like stupid to just chill in a video. But in the end, I mean, on the other hand, I could say like people do live streams. Live streams are kind of the same vibe, right? Like, people sit in a live stream and there's nothing really productive happening there, but the person is there and they're talking about all kinds of things, and we like to watch that, and it's fine for us, and there's not a crazy topic happening in the video. So I don't think you always have to have the deepest thoughts in a video that the video is fun to watch. And but I was questioning, like, what beneficial things come out for people out of a video like this, where I just sit and yap and I don't plan anything. I mean, I end the video when I feel like I don't have anything to say, then I end the videos. I usually have something to say, but I also don't know if I can do this all the time, just sit down and don't plan any specific topic to talk about. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'm going to I don't know. I have to prepare myself more, and I'm going to talk about specific topics, but then there is a problem. Like when I just sit down and I don't plan anything, I don't know in which direction this video will go. This is the thing. And I just trust myself that I will come up with one topic to talk about. And I mean, it always worked right now, but I don't know if that will work in the future. Does a human has so much capacity that they just can sit down all the time and just yap and not plan anything? Or is it better to make notes before video and then plan what you actually want to talk about? But the problem is I sometimes like to just sit down and just don't think about it and just talk, you know. But then I don't know if that's like an egoistic thing to do. Like, I just do what I want to do. I just do what I enjoy, and I think you should do stuff that you enjoy. If you are doing something and you enjoy it, it's beneficial. It's much worse as if I would do this for clicks and I wouldn't even enjoy it, and then I would fake it to you guys. But I sit down and just because it's enjoying for me. It's a fun time for me to just talk and don't think about anything and just start in the video with a topic. But then I don't know if this is beneficial for other people. And this is the situation I'm in right now. Yeah, and I was just questioning if my videos are beneficial or if one day I will run out of topics by just sitting down and yap without any plan. Can I do this the whole time, or do I have to move on and plan my topics that I want to talk about more? Because I don't want this channel to end up to be like, hey, I just talk about random stuff and it's like always the same thing. Like you watch one video and you saw a bunch of other videos and they're all the same. Like it's literally I say the same stuff. I don't say anything new in the videos. I don't want it. And the thing is, I don't really plan anything in my videos. Like or I don't remember what I said a lot of times in my videos. And that's the thing. I don't know if if I repeat myself, and I say the same stuff, but maybe I always say it in another way because we are also processing, and maybe I am aware and I have new things to say, but I don't remember what I said in my other videos. So maybe I'm gonna repeat myself in a video and I'm gonna say the same stuff, and then you just experience the same video. But for some reason, when I think about it, I want to keep this going. This is a little experiment. I want to keep this going. I want to keep this going to just sit there raw and hopefully come up with new thoughts in every video and not like have the same content, because I don't want to. Imagine if I would gain money with that and my videos would be all like, hey guys, I'm just chilling, I'm just helping, I just say the same stuff. You know? I don't want that, but maybe I should trust in my process as a human being that we develop and we gonna share new experience over time, because I grow as a human, you know? And a human always wants to talk about different things, and maybe it's natural for my brain to move on with stuff, and I don't want to talk about the same things when I'm done with something, and I'm gonna automatically talk about it. I kind of want to do this experiment a little bit, but I don't know one day if I'm gonna move on from just chilling in the video, and maybe I'm gonna plan more, or maybe I'm not gonna go rid of that completely, but maybe I'm going to do more videos where I actually have about something specific to talk, and then I will make those videos more, and then I have videos in between where I just chill and I just feel like, hey guys, I'm just enjoying myself right now, and I just talk about random things. Maybe I should do it like this. Maybe that is a useful thing to do, you know? Because I just don't have the best memory, and I just don't know if I repeat myself with certain things. But I mean, if I have something to say about something, then it is meaningful, and maybe it will come out in a different kind of version. It's technically the same topic, but it comes out in a different kind of version. The problem for me recently also was that it was always hard for me to do. Like, I planned for myself, okay, on the next day I'm going to do a video where I talk about something specific, and I'm gonna put notes down. But then on the next day I just felt like I just wanna yap. I just don't wanna plan anything. I don't wanna write with notes. I just wanna chill in the video. And then I did that, and Meeble. Maybe people fuck with that. Maybe that's a fine thing to do. You know, maybe I just have to get used to this, you know? Because my problem is when I want to talk about something specific, I'm not scripting a video, but I have to put notes down because I don't really remember what I want to talk about. I mean, if I don't plan anything, I mean, sometimes I sit down in a video and I actually talk about something specific, but sometimes I just don't plan anything and I just sit down and I talk. And I also don't know now if it will happen that I'm going to repeat certain topics. Like, I want to talk about something, but I already talked about this in another video, and I talk about it again. Like, should I do the video with the same topic? Like, should I do that? But maybe I shouldn't care so much, because maybe the situation is still different and I'm gonna word myself in different things. And when maybe it's not just about the topic, but maybe it's about that there is a person like me that wants to express themselves, and my videos are a form of expression. And maybe it's when I want to express myself about a video more off about a topic more often, then maybe it's necessary to do that. And maybe when I feel like I want to talk about a certain kind of topic, maybe then I should just do that. And maybe the moment will come where I actually have a day where I feel like, hey, I actually want to plan what I'm saying right now because I don't have anything specific to say. Maybe the moments where I sit down and I just yap and I don't plan anything, maybe those moments are moments where I actually have something to say. And maybe automatically when I don't have anything to say, when nothing is in my mind right now and I don't feel ready for a yapping session, then maybe I'm going to just talk about a certain topic. Maybe I just have to wait and see the process and trust myself and trust my subconscious mind, you know. So that were the worries I kind of had. The worries came up because I saw that more people were watching my videos, that there is more engagement in my videos, and slowly people clicking more on my videos, and people seem to be more invested into my videos. I just saw that and I was like, I guess people like my videos. I guess people want to see content and people like what I'm doing. And then I was like, but is the content I'm doing good? Is this like meaningful? Is this beneficial for only for me or also for other people? You know, I just don't know really what I'm doing, but I'm doing it because I have fun with it, and I just didn't plan anything. I just started to do that, and yeah, this is the situation right now. I want to talk a little bit longer. Maybe I think I'm super stupid. Maybe I shouldn't think I'm so stupid. Maybe I think I'm way too stupid. Probably that. I'm not as stupid as I think I am. I'm probably much smarter than I think I am, and I don't trust myself too much. I don't know. I felt good in the last weeks, and I felt really confident about what I was doing on my YouTube channel. And now I feel like, yeah, it's kind of garbage what I'm doing, and I have to focus more, you know, and I have to be more aware what I'm doing, and I have to question if this is actually good content. But I want to keep going with that, and I think there is something meaningful to just sit down and chill. Maybe there's not always coming out something new, but maybe it's fun for people. Like we have a chilling session together. And I mean, even if people talk about specific topics in videos, what I noticed is that people are not always coming up with new things. Or like they always say the biggest shit, even if they plan it through. Sometimes certain topics repeat themselves, and we think about the same thing sometimes. And I think even when we think about the same thing, your thought process will also develop. So the next time you think about the thing that you thought about 2 weeks ago, you still have a different, more fleshed out opinion about it. You process some stuff and you have new thoughts about it. So you will probably always add something, and maybe I shouldn't worry that much and just stress myself. And maybe it's just that I sit down with you guys and I just have a yapping session and you can just listen to my talking. And it's just, I mean, people do ASMRs, you know, like where there's just sound. Wait a second. Okay, so people do ASMRs and people do watch those videos. So maybe it's fun for people to watch me in the background and just have someone that they just can chill with in a video, and it's just a person that is talking about random things and there's nothing really happening, but people have fun with it. Not just because I talk about specific topics, but also because I am so raw. Maybe people enjoy that. They don't just see me for what I talk about, but they also see me for who I am. And they like my content for the person I am, and they like to enjoy that, watch that video because they just like me as a person, you know, and they're just like my attitude, and I'm being an honest person, I'm being a kind person, I'm not faking myself, I spit out some stuff. Dude, I say stuff in videos where I'm really proud of, where I'm like, yeah, I actually have a point, I have something to say, that is not just garbage what I'm saying, this is actually meaningful shit what I'm saying, you know? And maybe that's enough for people to have fun with the video. And coming back to the video, it's just that I want to make sure that the videos I'm doing are meaningful for you guys and you can get something out of it. I'm not just producing content and nobody has fun with it. And you know, I'm serious. I want my videos to be beneficial for people and feel like they have a great experience and they didn't waste their time. You know, that's really important for me. So yeah. Um I guess this is the situation right now. I say that so many times, dude. I always say like, this is the situation right now. This is the situation right now. But yeah. This is what I think about this. And everything else I could talk about. I watched One Piece today. Um a little bit, just one episode. I don't, with anime is the thing, I take my time to watch anime. I just watch usually one episode of a show and then I'm good. And then I watch another episode of something or I read one chapter of a manga. Of Berserk, I sometimes read more than one chapter because it's easy for me to read and I just think I can read more than one chapter because it's so interesting that I actually want to read more than one chapter. The other stuff that I'm reading is also interesting, but sometimes I consume a manga or an anime and I consume one episode and then I have to sit down and rest for a second and process that whole stuff. I have to process that whole stuff. So I need a break from it, and I can't just consume without any break. Um, I also watched the One Piece live action. I think I'm just at the second episode. I did a break during the watching session. I didn't watch the whole episode through, but I really like it. It's just that, yeah, I'm being quite honest. It's hard for me to sit through a one hour just watching something. It's just hard for me to do that. I like to spend my time on YouTube. Um, so yeah, this is just how it is for me, and I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And I have a fun time with YouTube, and I'm so glad I did this video. Now I have to tell you, I said I was afraid. But I'm so used to do a video or more than one video every day because there's this one thing inside of me that is just like, I have to push through. I have to produce another video. I have to produce more content. That's one thing that I'm going through. The other thing is, I don't think it will be always like this. I will have moments where I actually grow. Like, imagine if I have like around, I don't know, when I have 1 million subs, then I will probably, maybe I will still do a video every day, but I will not have that feeling of pushing through that much because I already reached something. I already feel like I'm there. I'm out there. I don't have this feeling I have to push because people don't really recognize me, so I push more. People recognize me, but I would still want to push through. And When I have 1 million subs, I will do that less. Maybe I still will do a video every day, but there will be the urge missing or pushing hard and be like, I have to get seen, you know? That will be gone then, because then it's like, yeah, I have 1 million subs. I'm satisfied. And then my videos will change and I will do new stuff and I will develop, and you will see that whole process. You will see maybe someone who is, I don't know how many subs I will ever get in my life. I don't never said I will reach 1,000 subs, 1 million, but you see the development of somebody who is growing, and you see how the person is developing when they're like, I don't mean losing myself, but like developing, how when they have like more subs and how they feel about their channel then, and how different they will approach their channel because they're satisfied, they reach something, they have an audience now. And when you have an audience, you maybe gonna adapt your content towards what you think is beneficial for your situation and the situation of your audience, you know? Because like this is the thing, when I have like more subs, something I really want to do is like Q&A videos, and maybe I'm gonna do some Q&A videos, you know, not like all the time, but that's a cool thing because you can interact with people, you know, and that's a generally cool thing to do, because you can answer questions of your community, you know, and maybe my comment section is going to inspire me that I want to do specific videos, you know. Yeah. So I talked about One Piece. There was one topic I also talked about. I talked about the whole like growing on YouTube. Ah yes, I said I was afraid. Yeah, I was afraid in this video, to doing this video, but I still felt like I have to do a video. It was not like I enjoy myself right now doing the video. I was afraid. I was like, what the fuck am I doing right now? But I was like, I have still to, I'm used to this now. I feel like I'm so used that I'm like, I'm come back to that. I'm not even questioning. I'm like, I'm gonna do a video. This is how it goes. I'm used to this and I want to put content out, and I'm gonna do a video now, you know? And I was afraid. I was afraid. But now I'm glad and I actually learned something. So when I do just talking videos where I just yap, I actually learn something by like saying the words out. I actually improve in my own development. I learned something. It's a little bit different than a diary. I also journal because I don't think my YouTube channel can replace a journal, you know, so I'm also journaling. But it is still a little bit like a journal, just that I'm doing this public and I'm not doing to share any private things, but I share what feels comfortable for me, and I'm journaling in a video form, and that's a great thing. You know, that's kind of cool, you know? Um, and maybe this channel is going to be interesting in the future, because in 10 years, we don't know who I will be and how my channel developed and how I will look, you know? So, this will be interesting too, because I will see who I am in the future, and this channel maybe grew in the future. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.